safer place because your sheriff is Sheriff Conrad. So with that, I'd like to introduce to you Sheriff Conrad.
Okay, Zeus, what we're going to be bringing in is a 1.5-year-old Belgian Malinois. He was donated to us through a gift through JBS Swift that was pushed through by Paul County Crime Stoppers, Grand Island Paul County Crime Stoppers. So we appreciate that. They're important tool to law enforcement, and they can do a lot of different things. They're much more than just the dogs that you see that go and search for drugs. These dogs are capable of doing much more, whether it be tracking people, evidence recovery, clearing buildings if somebody breaks into a business, rather than sending a lot of police officers in and put themselves at risk. We can send the dogs in who have great noses and know how to find people and help us apprehend them safely. These dogs, we work them hard, we train them hard. These dogs are only as good as what you train them to be and only as good as their handlers. I don't take lightly the fact that we have 2 dogs. Geo, who's handled by Deputy Sullivan, and then Zeus, as you'll meet today with Deputy Martin. I expected them to keep these dogs trained. And so when they're on duty, they're working. And, you'll be impressed with this animal. He's a gorgeous dog, and one that he's a great tool, and he's going to keep this county, help keep this county safe. That's our goal, right? And keep the drugs out of the streets, which that's probably the biggest problem we have in our community. So this dog was purchased out of a vendor out of Iowa. Most of our dogs come from Europe. Our first dog came out of Alabama. A vendor out of Alabama came from somewhere over here in Europe. They select them and bring them here. The gentleman, we selected this guy. He's a retired Navy SEAL, and he started this business, and he puts out a great product, which you'll see. There he is. I think he's actually working. I think he's trying to find drugs. We brought him. But this is Zeus. Zeus is actually very large. And he's still young, so he's going to fill out. He's going to be a very big dog. About 1.5 years. He for a Malinois, he's a good sized dog. It's a bond. The biggest issue for K-9 team is to get that good bond with the handler of the dog. Okay, y'all hear of the alpha male development like that. You know, in the eyes, I'm not sure who the alpha male is in this group yet. But in the eyes of that dog, he wants that hand. You want that handler to be that alpha male.
Well, like Sheriff said, he's a 1.5-year-old Belgian Malinois. Zeus is from Hungary. He flew into Miami, and then we got him from a vendor in Iowa that went and picked him up from Miami. We did 10 weeks at the training center north of town by the airport. Like the Sheriff said, State Patrol Sergeant Workman instructed that. But he's got his own kennel at home. He's got the nicest doghouse I've ever seen. He's got a fan, mister. He's got life at home. I always joke, I hold the dumb end of the leash. He does all the work. He's the smarter one out of the 2. Zeus is trained or certified in narcotic detection, the odors of cocaine, methamphetamine, and heroin. The only drugs we found so far are meth. And then he's also certified in patrol, fugitive apprehension, tracking, and evidence recovery. Like I said, Zeus is as good as I could have hoped for.